Hi, and we're live on the Haunted Antiques Paranormal Research Centre channel. And tonight, my special guest is somebody you may know. He's got a little museum in Hinckley, and he's an author of a book, and he's been on a show or two. And his name is Neil Packer.
Evening, everybody.
Welcome, Neil. We're supposed to have Team Spirit Paranormal on tonight, but unfortunately, a couple of the members are ill, so I hope you do get better soon. And I will reschedule to another week ASAP, so I will be in touch with you both. So, Neil, then.
Yes.
So, where did it all begin with the paranormal?
It began really when I went to a ghost hunt at the local museum in Hinckley. Must have been about 7 years ago, really. And then I joined the team and became part owner, and it started from there. So I've only been doing it for about 7 years.
That's brilliant that you've come so far on it. And to actually get that location. And
it's gone so quick.
Yeah. And what made you think of putting together Haunted Antiques Paranormal Research Centre? I know you were sort of buying various items, weren't you?
Yeah, I was doing these venues, and I decided. Oh, we got echo.
It's me. I just turned my phone on.
All right. I just quickly decided that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something different. So I thought about haunted objects. I didn't want to do the normal haunted dolls, so I thought about antiques. So we did an investigation at Sims Vintage Antique Centre, and things were fantastic. So it snowballed from there. I started buying antiques that I was drawn to. They were originally kept in my carport, but I was getting too many, and people were asking if they could come and have a look at them. So I thought we needed a proper building, and that's where this started.
That's brilliant. So did you at that stage believe that objects could hold energy, or what were your thoughts on that?
I definitely thought they could do, but I wanted to go into it a bit further. So my theory is things you touch throughout your life, you do leave a trace of your energy behind. Like we say at the centre, not everything's haunted, but everything's got a story or energy around it. So that's how we base the centre.
Yeah, it's certainly an amazing thing you've done as well, and very unique.
It is unique. People are trying to copy it. But
you do it differently because people can touch your objects, can't? That sounds rude.
people don't touch my objects. Yeah, it's. I don't class it as a museum. There's not many things behind glass that you're not allowed to touch. Most things you are allowed to touch, which makes it different.
Yeah, that's it. So, of all of the items that you actually have in your possession, which is your favourite one?
Probably the wheelchair. That's
right.
And of course, Bob's Clown's very special to me.
Yeah.
I've always said if things go wrong and I have to close the centre, I have to sell the items, Bob Clown will stay with me.
Oh, bless you. Yeah, it's amazing. Like both of them, like the wheelchair.
Yeah,
that's just awesome.
The wheelchair's an amazing object, isn't it? Because different people sit in it, and you get different energies. Because it could have been sat in by dozens of soldiers, so you just don't know which energy you're going to tap into.
Yeah, that's it. Because I sat in the wheelchair and I got like 4 different energies come through one at a time. Yeah. And the fourth one was a heart attack. I thought, I'm getting out of it. I'm fed up with this now. And then obviously when Phil Newton sat in it.
I was just going to say that night Phil sat in it. That was scary, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy, wasn't it?
Mm.
So I don't know if you all know the story. So basically, Phil Newton actually went and sat in a wheelchair, and he had a heart rate monitor on, and it just went through the roof. So in the end, we just had to get him out of the building.
Yeah.
So glad he's got a strong heart. Oh, hi,
Yeah.
Carol Swindle. Thanks for watching. Hi, Bloss.
Hi, Bloss.
Hi, Linda Charlesworth. Thanks for watching. Anne Reese. Thanks, everyone, for watching. If you have any questions, just add them to the chat and I'll try and ask Neil.
Yeah.
Once I've put my phone out. So I like a particular item there, which I found absolutely amazing, and I've like watched its progression really.
You have.
I have.
The red box.
So Neil took in this little red box.
Yeah.
Where did you get it from?
That actually gone from off the internet. I don't normally buy stuff off the internet, but I was intrigued by it, so I bought it. It's not a bad little object, is it?
It's
But
quite special, yeah.
it's changing though.
It's changing a lot, yeah. Because for
Yeah.
some reason I've been interacting with it for 2 years and I don't quite understand what's going on, but yeah, it is changing a lot.
Strange.
So have you ever been really scared?
I admit I am quite nervous up here on my own, up the centre. I will not go unlock upstairs until someone else is in the building. Because upstairs, especially the corridor between the doll's room and the sounds room, that corridor freaks me out a bit.
Wow.
But other locations, I don't think I've really been too scared that I've lost control.
You did actually have an issue in one of the museum, one of the places though, didn't you?
Remind me, Jackie.
You were carried down the stairs?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, Wigston House. I pushed that to the back of my mind. Wigston House is probably the scariest place I've ever been to in Leicester.
Wow.
I was overshadowed by Roger Wigston, and I was sort of carried down 3 flights of stairs from the attic, dropped a couple of times. Fortunately, Jane was part of the team then, so she brought me back.
Oh, bless you. Jane's watching at the moment, so
Hi,
thanks
Jane.
for watching, Jane. If you've got any really amazing questions to ask Neil, now's the time. He's in the hot seat.
No secrets though, Jane.
Yeah, let's get secrets out. Hi, Von. Thanks for watching. Sarah Edwards. Thanks, everyone, for watching. So, if you could go anywhere in the country, any location, where would you want to go? Somewhere different.
I would like to go Tower London.
Yeah.
I would like to go to some of these big heritage houses that teams aren't allowed in, but I'd like to go to them sort of places.
Yeah.
I would love to investigate Tamworth Castle.
Which one, sorry?
Tamworth.
All right.
Which is not too far from us.
Yeah.
But I don't think they allow teams in either. They do their own Halloween things, and
yeah.
But I would like to do Tamworth Castle.
Oh wow.
I like castles.
Yeah. There's got so much history to them, though, haven't they?
Yeah, different layers.
Do you ever pick anything up, like a sense of something like that? Would you actually pick up atmospheres?
Yeah, as I've been going, as time goes on, I think I'm getting a bit more sensitive. I think there's when I do think, excuse me, I do know when spirits are around. No, I get the hair standing on the back of my neck, that sort of thing. I can't. I'm no medium. I know Jane can tell you a story about that though.
All right.
I'm no medium, but I think most people can sense spirits, though, can't they?
Yeah.
You can go into a room and you think, "Oh, there's somebody here."
I'm not sure because, like, back in the day, I used to think that a brick had to hit me before I knew something was around.
Yeah.
So I think maybe if you go on more and more investigations, you do actually pick things up more.
Yeah, you get more open, don't you?
Yeah, and I guess in the environment where you spend a lot of time.
Yeah. I would love to be able to see the spirits at the centre. I would love
Yeah.
it because
Yeah.
I know a lot of them are up here, but I would like to actually see them. I'd love to see. I'd love to be able to see Bob. I'd love to be able to
Oh,
see the kids and Grandma Mary. I'd love to just to be able to see them would be amazing. So I'm
oh.
quite jealous of people like Jane who know what they look like.
So Jane said you did a brilliant bit of mediumship in a hotel in Wales.
She knew what I meant then, didn't she? Yeah, we went to when I was with Two Haunted. We went to Wales for the weekend. Stopped at a haunted sort of guest house. We went for a walk in the evening and come back, and I was getting all this information in my head about this building, which was I'd never even seen it, but I was describing the shape of the building, the people in it. So that is my one and only time of mediumship.
That's absolutely awesome, and it's
Yeah,
verified as well, James. So
yeah,
yeah.
that's Jane's job.
So why do you think you were shown that information?
I think I was just right for this guy to come to me.
Right.
Jane says vibrations. I call it frequencies. I must have just been at the right frequency for this person, and
Yeah.
he was putting all sorts into my head, and I was saying it, and the guy was the Welsh guy there. He was saying, yeah, that's right, that's right. So that was quite good.
It's fantastic. And it is amazing when you get that and to get it validated as well.
Yeah, it was good. But that's the one and only time.
Oh, wow.
No, I'll just leave it up to Jane now.
Jane's brilliant.
That's why I pay her the mega bucks.
Jane?
That'll be making her laugh.
Yeah. Hi, Michael Craven. Thanks for watching. If anyone's got any questions, if you want to add them to a live chat, that would be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So, you went to, you had an experience as a child, was it, or teenager?
That was my first experience. I was a teenager out camping in the local playing field. I went middle of the night. I went outside and I saw this lady coming from the back of the church across the fields towards me. Long, dark, flowing hair, white flowing dress. You know, the normal ghost idea. Obviously, that it did scare me, so I went back in the tent. But I have since found out who she is.
So, what happened then? I have seen it, but for
You
people
see, okay
who
then.
haven't,
Okay, she's been seen lots of times in the village where I was brought up. I bought a book about the village, and she'd been seen lots of times, and she apparently committed suicide because she was jilted at the altar. Outside the churchyard of the village, there's a little area of graves. My mum told me that they were for suicides, so suicides were kept outside the main churchyard. So I think it was a couple of years ago now, probably, or perhaps last year. I can't remember. Jane and I went and did a live feed for our members, and she came through. Her name's Abigail, and it turns out that in a previous life it was me that jilted her.
it's amazing.
So
Amazing.
that's why she was coming straight for me that night, because I just presume she knew my energy. So, but she still
Wow.
loves me, bless her.
Oh, that's amazing. That is. But so sad, isn't it?
It is sad,
Yes.
but no, she's not lost now. Jane helped her. She can go off now to her family.
Oh,
So she was kind of lost, but she's not now. Yeah, she still comes back. She still talks to us.
well, that's brilliant. This,
So
yeah, it's great that you've helped her.
yeah,
And
well, Jane did.
well, you both have because she wanted to go back, didn't you? So you've also got a connection with Alistair Crowley then.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, we went to the True Crime Museum in Hastings, and Alistair Crowley kind of overshadowed me there. Again, Jane helped me come round. So and his spirit does come to the centre. So there's some subtle link there. I don't quite know what it is yet, but we'll find out.
It's a great mystery, though, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah, Alistair Crow's an interesting character to me.
Yeah,
I think that there's obviously a lot more to him than people realise. You know, he's not all evil in my eyes.
I don't know if anyone can be 100% all evil all the time. There are some people who are horrendously evil. We know that, but all the time, I don't know.
Don't know. That's what we're going to find out.
Yeah, that's right. So, what's your favourite method of communication then?
Well, I do like the pendulum. I like my dowsing rods. I never used to like Ouija boards, but I've changed my opinion on them. So I like the Ouija boards now. And of course, my biggest tool in communication is Jane.
Oh.
That'll make her laugh as well.
I'm not sure if anyone can see us. If anyone can see us, can you make a comment, please? Van's just said we're frozen.
Oh.
So I'm not quite sure what's going on, whether we've got gremlins or if it's actually working.
No, because we're okay, ain't we?
Yeah, we can talk. We can see each other.
Yeah, we'll just carry on.
Yeah. It's really gone blank. So I don't know what's going on at all. Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you.
We're
fine. All good.
Oh,
yeah, whatever the issue is, it's all
it's
fine.
my new haircut that's done it, you see. I've had to have my lockdown haircut today.
I'm just grown, man. I never go to the hairdressers anyway. So I can't blame lockdown anymore, can I?
No.
Can in a minute, but yeah. Oh dear. So how are you going to manage then? Because you're going to have to shut again for a month. What are you going to do?
Okay, we are shutting for a month as from Wednesday night. I've got an afternoon tea and Ghost Hunt on Wednesday night, and that'll be it until we're allowed to open. So what we're going to do is we do have a membership scheme already set up where people can pay £25 for life. What they get for this £25 is 10% discount in our shop, 10% discount at Sims Vintage Antique Centre, 10% off Ghost Hunter Tours events, 15% off Angelic Minds events, 50% off online courses with Power Learning. So if you want to become a demonologist, that sort of thing, you get 50% off Steve Higgins' courses. And also, we are going to be starting up our virtual ghost hunts again, which we did during the last lockdown. Because this is our job, so we are allowed to come into the centre. We're just not allowed to have public. So every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we will be doing a live feed for our members, exclusive. But during these live feeds, because there'll probably be 3 of us up here, sometimes 4, because I think Jane's going to come now and again as well to do a live feed for the members.
Be nice.
So if my section is the live feed for the members, Amy and Ant will be in other rooms recording what they're doing. So one will be given out to the general public to show what we're doing, but the others will be recorded as live and they will be exclusive to the members as well. So members will be getting at least 3 exclusive live feeds every weekend.
That's fantastic.
Throughout the lockdown. So hopefully we will be getting lots of new members, and that will give us the income to keep the centre going, keep it ticking over until we get the teams back in.
So if you just message the Haunted Antiques Paranormal Research Centre page, and contact Neil if you want to take out a membership.
Yeah.
I've been a member for I've been a member for about 2 years, but it is good because I don't tend to watch TV anymore.
No,
so I'd actually rather watch online investigations to get the paranormal fix.
Yeah.
So on Fridays and Saturdays, I like to go out, and obviously, if you're stuck in your house, well, you want
And
to see it, don't
also the last live feed before we come out of lockdown will be when I'm at the centre on my own,
you?
which
And are
I'm
you
not
looking forward to that?
looking forward to at the minute at all. I know I will be pooing myself, but that'll be exclusive to the members. I don't know how long I will last. I'll try and keep it going as long as I can. But we'll see. So that will be the last one before the lockdown ends. Whether it's early December next year, we don't know, do we?
Well, that's it. I just hope that can come on 31st of December. But
Yeah,
yeah,
cool. Yeah,
who knows?
you're booked in on the New Year's Eve one, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely, because I've missed out on 3 already now, haven't I?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
no, it's terrible.
Um,
Um, we've got a question from Donna. Where is it?
mhm.
How can I find it on my phone, but I can't find it on the screen? It's taken a while to actually update on the screen, to be honest. Just say hi to Wayne John Gould. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Terry Coops. Terry Coops wants to know how YouTube's going. She's not managed to
Um,
do it as yet.
okay, the YouTube channel is up and running. What we've been doing, what we do at the minute is when we stream live, like mine Jane's show that's coming up straight after you. Everything that we stream live on Facebook is also streamed live on Twitter and our YouTube channel. Hopefully, during this lockdown, I'm going to be putting all our old videos onto the YouTube channel as well. So you can watch it on the big screen. What more can you ask for?
It'd be amazing. So we can see you on a big screen.
That's not so amazing. But yeah. I like being behind the camera.
Yeah, I tend to. That's why I do
Uh,
photography.
I still get nervous being in front of the camera, I admit it.
Oh, bless you.
Even though Jen and I have been doing these shows for years.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I like being behind the camera.
oh. Got a question from Von then. Have you asked Spirit if there's life after death? Have you ever had a reply?
We have, and I've also asked them, is there heaven? Is there a God? Is there a devil? And you can be getting fantastic activity on, for example, the Ouija board. You ask that question, it'll stop. And every time I've asked a question like that, it's stopped dead.
Yeah.
Obviously, if I've asked, is there life after death? They have said yes. But you ask them what it is, they've never told me. So
I've noticed that as well. You get so close and you can build up a rapport with the spirit,
yeah,
but you
it's
still can't get the information between the transition, can you?
no, it's as if they've got rules and
Yeah,
they can't break these rules,
yeah,
which is
it does seem that
it
way.
is annoying.
I've got a question from Donna. What's your opinions on past lives?
Um, I do think you've had past lives because I know of two of my past lives now. Um,
Wow.
one where I jilted this
Yeah.
young lady at the altar. Another one when I had my cousin hanged because she was a witch. So I
Oh,
know two of my past lives. Um, I would love to do past life regression, and it's something I will do eventually. But it's getting with me. It's getting around to do things.
how about a live past life regression?
I would definitely do that. That doesn't bother
Yeah,
me.
I'd be quite wary of doing that because it could be anything.
Yeah, I just think that's exciting. No?
Yeah, yeah, I've done it. It was interesting.
So yeah, I do believe you have past lives.
Yeah. So why do you think you have a life and then you come back and you're here and what do you think?
I personally, I think you have to. This is just a test. This is just a part of your continual existence. I do think you have to get to a certain level of your existence. and if you don't achieve that level in this life, you'll come back again.
Sorry.
Jane knows me all too well. So I think you've got certain tests to accomplish in your lives,
Yeah.
and once you reach the certain level, perhaps you go on to something else, which we don't know yet.
Right. Do you think there's something within your past life which actually affects how you relate to something today?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think all your lives are interlinked,
Yeah.
and you're supposed to learn, but a lot of us don't learn, do we?
No. Is that potentially why you come back?
It's like listening to your spirit guides, in it. Unless you're
Yeah.
actually in this field, the voice in your head, which is possibly your spirit guide, you don't take a blind bit of notice.
No, and I
No,
don't hear mine half the time.
perhaps I would now. Well, I do, because I could be at antique centre and somebody was saying in my head, "Go down there. There's an interesting item for you."
That's
So that's
brilliant. That's
so
really good.
yeah. So past life's really interesting. That's a real big interest of mine.
Yeah, Terry says some things we're not meant to know until our own time.
Yeah,
Uh,
I totally agree, Terry.
yeah, we've got Tina watching. Thanks for watching, Tina. Hope you're all right. Okay, here's another one. So, do you think souls are interlinked too?
Yeah, I do. I do think you choose your parents
Wow,
before you're born. Your soul chooses the parents,
wow.
and I do think you could possibly come across the same spirits you've come across in a previous life as well. For example, the two of our hags at the centre is Gail and Anne.
Yeah,
Before they, you know Gail and Anne.
yeah,
Before they came to the centre, they'd never seen each other. But when you listen to them, you'd think they'd known each other since they were kids.
yeah,
So I think they got that close bond because they were close in another life.
yeah. It's absolutely amazing. I think one of my friends killed me in a former life.
Well,
I really do.
I killed Gail in a previous life, so
Oh,
and
wow.
she's my cousin.
That's amazing. It really is. Um, okay. Sarah Edwards. Need to watch The Prodigy on Netflix. Good horror movie about past life reincarnation.
All right.
So certainly give that a go because there's not a lot that we can do now, is there?
To be honest, I tend not to watch horror films on the telly because they scare me.
They scare you.
They do. I don't like jump scares.
Oh wow, I see.
And look where we're. It's crazy, isn't it?
It is. I don't know though because I can do an investigation and then I can watch it after and think, oh my god,
Yeah,
and I would be scared watching me in that investigation.
yeah.
But when I go to HAPRC, I just switch scared off.
Yeah.
Well, fine, I'll just do to the nth degree. I don't care. But then it's like, oh my god, why did I do that?
Yeah, it's jump scares that I can't handle, and that's why I'm so nervous about being up here on my own because I know they know what scares me.
Yeah, Hannah.
So if she starts moving, I will be out.
Yeah, I'll have Hannah walking around everywhere.
No,
Just walking across the floor
that's
for
not
you.
even funny, Jackie.
That'd be amazing.
It would be for you watching.
Yeah, let's all hope we can just get the energy to get Hannah walking around the room, chasing, chasing you.
Past life is
Wow.
complicated by human ideas like disability, disease, etc. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a fascinating subject. I think past life.
Yeah, I see. Once you sort of get onto that subject as well, it's really mind blowing, isn't it?
It is, yeah,
No, you just get more and more questions, don't
yeah.
you?
Well, I always think a good investigation is when you leave with more questions than you started with.
Yeah.
So if
And
you're with the centre and walk out the door with more questions than you had when you first walked in, that's a good night.
but that happens time and time again at the centre of me because I've got a theory about something.
Yeah,
Like you've got all the questions and you think, well, maybe this is it. You go
yeah,
to a centre, no, you're wrong.
yeah.
And then you've got more questions and it's just amazing. It really is.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a
It's
fantastic place.
it's not a bad little place, is it?
I love it. I think because I am sort of on my own, I've got some plans in the future, but I'm
Yeah,
not with a team. Um,
yeah,
I do find I can come to a centre on my own. I can meet people
yeah,
there, and that was the joy of it, really.
yeah. That was always important to me when I first set it up. I wanted people to be able to meet people and make new friends because there are a lot of people on their own, and there's not many places you can go and talk about weird stuff like we do.
No, that's it. I have conversations with people, and there's some you just can't even mention it.
Yeah,
I did try speaking to somebody, a friend, about paranormal, and he says, "Yeah, I believe that you believe what you're saying."
yeah,
Well, it's true.
yeah. That's right.
They will never get it. So they're lost, isn't it, in a way?
That's right. Definitely.
Okay, so Terry Coops wants to mention this subject.
Hmm.
What can
And
you
I
say?
mentioned the live sounds last night. Okay, do you want my honest opinion? And I always give my honest opinion. If people ask me for my opinion, I'll give them my honest opinion. I know it's going to upset some people, but I thought last night was greatly disappointing. I'm very being as diplomatic as I can. It was very disappointing because I think they had the opportunity. Really, TV had the opportunity to do something really special.
Yeah, they did.
Um, they had the location, guys. Cliff House, fantastic location. Had the location, um, but it wasn't interactive as far as I could. I didn't watch every second of it because
No, that
I
stopped.
watched it and then come off and went back. It wasn't interactive at all, as far as I could see. And things like the REM pod went off,
Yeah,
but they did nothing with it.
they just they made out it was something else, didn't they? Not even a
And
REM pod.
and then there was the medium was, I don't know if she's a medium, perhaps she was just a witch, I don't know. I think she was seeing or feeling energies, but that was it. She didn't know who it was. Um, I do believe there was energies in the room with
Yeah,
them, but they just didn't find them. And the most annoying thing to me was when they were talking, when the guy was talking like little breaks, and that he was talking. They were saying how amazing it is. I thought, no, it's not amazing. Just be honest.
yeah,
Anyone who's in the paranormal knows you're going to have quiet nights anyway.
that's right.
So if it's quiet, say, "Oh, sorry, we're doing our best, but it's quiet."
Yeah,
Don't say it's amazing because it weren't. I don't understand why they had the lights on
no,
because all that we've done loads of seances at the centre. As far as we're concerned with seances, you don't have the lights on because that takes the atmosphere away. And then they turn the lights off and you couldn't see anything.
yeah,
Why haven't they got night vision cameras?
that's
So,
right.
so I do think they missed a trick. It could have been so good. Um, and all I know they broke the record, which is fair comment. But what was the record before? I don't know.
Mm,
But you got to look at the figures. I first started watching it at the start. It was 9.9 thousand watching it.
that's right. Yeah.
I think at the end it got down to 3.9 thousand.
Oh, I gave up at 7.5.
So that's the true test for me. So I was disappointed. And I'll say it now, we could have done a lot better. I'm not interested in TV. I wouldn't even go on
Yeah,
it. But we had some of our seances, and Terry's been to some of our seances anyway. Our seances were a lot better.
yeah, that's it. I think I thought we were all going to sort of do this protection. I'd got candles out. I'd got a few gadgets around the house just in case, and I thought we were going to try and join in.
Yes, yes, I do. I also think this. You mentioned the word protection again. I think around the table there was too much protection.
Yeah.
We all say at the centre. I know people perhaps don't always agree with what me and Jane do, but people that know us knows we don't have any protection until Jane thinks we need it.
Yeah.
Because I think you just put a block. If you protect that table too much, there's a block around the table and they can't get into it. There was one good part of it which we are going to steal, but I won't say what it is until we do our seances next year. So it was a big letdown. So I was hoping for better.
Yeah, I really expected something different because it had such great potential there, wasn't there? Really,
there was. The building's great. Can't fault the building, and it ended up a bit amateurish to me. But
yeah,
obviously that's just my opinion. Please don't fall out at me over it. My opinion.
yeah. I think it was different that they were sort of trying to do this séance on a table, but then they kept messing around with tech all the time.
Exactly.
Well, shouldn't you be focusing on the table?
Yeah.
And the energy and bringing it in.
I don't like the shows when they spend too much time explaining the machinery or the technical stuff. I think they ought to have a pre-show show and explain the technical stuff. So that's out of the way. Forget it. But to me, Sounds isn't about tech.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because it is nice sometimes to get away from tech, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's the modern way, isn't it? Everything's based around technical stuff, apps and flashy lights, and which is fine. We always say we don't use them, but if teams use them, that's whatever works for you is great.
I've got a flashy light behind me.
I've just seen Von's. I think it was Von's comment about our sound at the centre was much more enjoyable. Thanks, Yvonne. Yeah, I've missed our seances this year, but obviously without Jane up here, we won't do the seances. Something I would find interesting is if they had a table of 6 mediums to do a seance.
Wow.
To see what happens then.
The energy should be amazing as well.
It should be.
Yeah.
But you see, each medium will pick up on different energies anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
And the way Jane and I work is Jane will pick up this on the energy or the spirit, and she'll ask them what device they want me to use. So, for example, in the churchyard, Abigail said she wants me to use dowsing rods because that's how she could communicate with me.
It's brilliant.
So because the different spirits can affect different things. Some like Ouija boards. If they say Ouija board, they should have got a Ouija board out. But perhaps that would have been a bit controversial for the show. I don't know.
Yeah. It is just amazing though. Like obviously, like none of this equipment. It's just around, isn't it?
It's all
scientifically prove anything, does it?
No, it's just showing it for entertainment, all the equipment.
Yeah, but then if you get reaction when you ask a question at the right time, then that's where you got something going on.
Did you not hear the bang then?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was in here.
Brilliant.
Don't know what it was.
I'll skip to it again.
No, the REM pod is a good piece of equipment, but you have to use it right. For example, if it's going off, you'll say thanks. Can you move away? So if it stops, then you got communication going. So you say, if you're a man, can you come close? Sets it off again. So you got communication going. Then that's more credibility to me.
That's right. Yeah, because often I've seen them go off, and you think, well, it's the battery issue because it's just going off. Yeah. It's not doing anything else.
Yeah, I hate the REM pod if it just goes off because that could be the battery, it could be a malfunction, it could be something in the air. But if it's direct
That's something there.
flashing to your questions, that's more interesting.
Oh wow. Jane says,
Yes.
can you get 6 mediums without an ego and to work for the greater good of the experiment?
That's the question. Yeah, that's gone on to mediums. A lot of well-known, no, not a lot. Some of the well-known mediums do tend to have a bit of an ego, in my experience. Not all of them, but some.
Yeah, I certainly know the ones I trust as well because I've met quite a few really decent ones. And I'll stick with those because I trust them.
Yeah, I'm just very fortunate that I've got Jane up here.
Yeah, Jane's fantastic. She really is. And I just can't wait to see you again at centre, Jane.
She's fantastic when she gets back up here. Flipping extended holiday she's had this year. She knows I am only joking.
I think Jane should summon Hannah to chase you around the building.
No, I'm going to be leading up to my solo night. I'm going to be really nice to Jane because I know she'll do something like
that. That'd be amazing. That'd be so funny. So, would you like to go anywhere abroad? Is there anywhere specifically you'd like to go somewhere different, unique to investigate?
Yeah, I'd like to go to Alcatraz.
Yeah,
but I guess everyone would like to do it. I'd like to go to Zach Bagans' museum, and just to see, just to so I can make my own mind up about it.
Yeah.
So it would be interesting to go to Zach Bagans' museum with Jane and the other guys. That would be interesting.
Wow, you just have to start saving up when all this rubbish is over with, Hannah.
We will get there.
Well, that's right. I think now is the time to think about what you want, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then sort of work towards that direction.
Yeah, well, we're just making plans for next year now. We are going to start doing the seances again.
Oh, fantastic.
Once a month to start off with on a Sunday. They are going to start up again. We're going to do the seances differently next year because we started them as the traditional seances, but then all of a sudden lots of people are doing traditional seances. So then I'll get bored with it. So we're going to do it different next year.
Oh, that sounds intriguing.
It's not going to be like last night, but we are going to do it differently. We are going to be doing nights ourselves. We are going to be having guests up here once a month.
Fantastic.
Because quite a few people have asked me if they can investigate the centre. I said, yeah, there are quite a few teams bring guests. And they said, no, they want to come up with us. So we are going to, once a month, we're going to do nights when we bring guests up here.
Yeah.
Which is going to be different because I've not had guests for such a long time.
Yeah, that's it, because I haven't done much work with you. Like, obviously, recently we've used the board and you've been involved in a few of those, but generally haven't investigated with you.
No. And also, we've got the 12-hour lockdowns to sort out that were cancelled this year with MJ and Barry. So we've got to get them in because people have booked on them.
I think I'm booked on too, I think. So I can't remember.
So we'll sort them out again. I'm going to talk to MJ and Barry about that.
Yeah, that's
all down to their filming schedules. I know MJ's been really busy filming lately.
Oh yeah, it's just absolutely crazy, isn't it?
So, but they will get sorted.
Yeah, because I don't know what I've booked. I've no idea.
I have got a list, and also
I'm going through my calendar because it's all on my phone. Like every day it flashes up. I should be there, and you're like in tears, thinking, "Yeah, I wish."
Yeah.
But
did you hear that? That was something here.
Yeah, and my telly went.
This is the office. This is the nice room.
Is it? Oh.
I don't know what that is.
Not tonight.
Never mind.
Something around you.
I'm only here till 10 tonight.
Oh yeah. That's fantastic, Jane.
Definitely right, Jane. We'd have to make sure he's there though.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah, so
That'd go down well, though, wouldn't it?
I have actually spoken, well, not spoken, we have exchanged messages
Oh, that's cool.
before. So he does know what we do.
That was fantastic. Just have to invite him over.
He
Yeah,
does,
Jane wants to know what that was.
I don't know what that was, Jane, and I don't know. It's freaked me out a bit, to be honest. It was something more or less in front of me.
That's brilliant because it was so loud.
It was a loud bang.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bloss says, is Julie with you?
no, Julie's not here.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm
on
on
your own.
I'm not on my own at the centre. We Phil from Haunted Happenings. He booked afternoon tea and ghost hunt from him and
All
his
right. Yeah.
partner. So they're upstairs investigating.
Okay.
So that's why I'm at the centre doing this.
Oh, Sarah wants to know if you're in the war room.
No, I'm in the office.
Oh,
It's
wow.
because there's green behind me. There's a reason why there's green behind me, Sarah. I'm
You're going
going
to
all I'm going all tech tonight on our
share?
show, straight after Jackie's show. Me and Jane are talking to Steve Higgins from Higgy Pop.
That's going to be an interesting one. I've deliberately kept away from that subject. I think somebody did mention it earlier, but I thought, no, keep away
No,
from that one because.
no, we can talk if we can talk about it if they want. I don't mind.
Oh, you're going to be talking about it for an hour, aren't you?
Oh yeah, we are.
So
Yeah, so we've got Steve Higgins coming up after this show.
that's going to be cool.
Should be interesting. Nice guy, Steve.
Yeah, never. I've seen him on interviews, but yeah, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
So you've got so many future plans.
Yeah.
You want to do another book?
Yeah, I have started writing another book. I've only done one sentence so far. So it's
To start?
it's very new. It's going to be totally different from the last one. It's going to be a story based on true events.
Wow, sounds good.
I shan't say where the true events took place, but it's not far.
Right, okay then. That sounds brilliant. So Jane can't wait.
Jane knows about it.
Ah, there you go.
Bloss
Somebody
said might
for
have
you.
voted for you.
So
That's Bloss.
that's a couple of votes then. So you're doing well.
I've got a couple. Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you for everyone who's voted for us.
yeah. But this centre is just an amazing place. I don't know why I'm just drawn to there, and I didn't actually believe that much in haunted objects or energies and objects. So
Yeah.
this was my
It,
first step into it, really.
yeah, it's the centre's weird. Jane and I have talked about this a lot for ages and ages, and I don't understand what's so special about this place. But it is special. It's as if it grabs people and it won't let you go. And once you start coming, you just have to keep coming. Like you've been coming back since we basically opened,
Yeah,
and other people are exactly the same. On a Saturday, people come back every Saturday,
I'd
and
love to do that.
it's just weird, and I can't put my finger on it. It's not. I don't know. I've no idea. I think it's the energy that we all give out.
That was about the voting. So Jane
Yeah,
wants to know.
we all love Bloss.
Now I've got the name right. It took me a while, doesn't it? Really?
Her name's actually Sue,
Oh, okay.
but everyone calls her Bloss.
All right.
And if I say something out of place, she'll hit me with a stick.
Okay. Sounds a bit dodgy.
Okay, Jane said about the Anderson shelter. The Anderson shelter is settling really well, Jane. It's
Fantastic.
I think it was either Saturday night. Two people got affected when they were sitting in it. So it's coming along nicely.
Yeah. Because when it first came in, we had sort of interesting experience on the board, didn't we, that night?
We did, didn't we? And that's
That was
before it was
quite
built up.
that's quite moving, wasn't it, that?
Yeah, but there's a lot more to come from that shelter, isn't there, Jane?
Wow, that's fantastic. Yeah, because we some characters came through the board, didn't they, that day? And
Yeah,
yet when you did the live feed, it seemed like somebody else came through rather than those.
yeah.
So,
I think it's going to be somebody different every time.
wow. Yeah, because obviously there's going to be emotion there, isn't there? So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just absolutely amazing. Oh, here we go from Gary Booth. Lad on Saturday started to feel sick when it was brilliant.
Yeah, I remember that, Gary.
Yeah, because Gary goes to the centre quite a lot, doesn't he?
Gary and Steph, they're our regulars. They come in most Saturdays. They'd have they had a bit of a break because there've been illnesses, and of course
Oh,
it's the
yes.
rule of six, and they got about 50 kids with them. So
Oh, bless you. Yeah, it's
a
been a
little exaggeration there, but it feels like 50 when they all come up.
oh, bless. Then we've got Tom take a deep breath and do those stairs. Oh,
Yeah, plus don't like the stairs.
yeah, they are. Yeah, I'm kind of weary on them
Yeah,
anyway. But you see, back in the day when you just had the one floor, so much happened on those stairs anyway, didn't it?
yeah.
So now you've opened it up, it's different. Like the first time I went, that clown fell over on the stairs.
Oh, yeah, the back stairs. Yeah, I remember
Yeah, I
that.
know people probably said it's top heavy or one foot was bigger than the other, but no, it just it's just standing there. Then the next minute it wasn't. It just fell
Yeah,
over. We
yeah.
saw video footage of that, so
Right.
can't debunk that at all.
No.
But
Well,
yeah,
people can debunk anything they want to, really.
I do to the nth degree, admittedly, but sometimes you just can't.
Yeah,
There isn't a reason.
yeah.
So it's fantastic. Yeah. So what? So what sort of will you concentrate on? Will you sort of use your rods in the lives or anything specific?
Um, no, we're going to try different experiments.
Brilliant.
I want to do the Esther's method again in the sounds room because
Yeah.
the last two times that's not been very nice to us, and that's been in the office. And wasn't very comfortable doing it the other week, and I certainly weren't. That's why I ended the live feed. Um, so we are planning on doing that in the sounds room for one of the lives
That's brilliant.
in front of the mirror. So we'll see how that goes.
I'll be asking for it in front of that mirror. Yeah, I love that mirror.
Like Jane said, you have to be careful what you ask for up here,
Yeah,
because you might
definitely.
end up getting more than you bargained for.
So Jane says one of the great things about Centre is Neil, and I've done many experiments in there which are going and are secrets that only Neil and I know about. We love it when someone picks up on it and can verify it.
Yeah,
That's brilliant.
that's very true.
Yeah. Oh, and
But it's not just me though from the centre. The centre wouldn't be the centre without Jane. So
yeah,
she has to take possibly more the credit than I do. I just get the ideas. Then it's up to Jane to make them work.
wow. But
Yeah, the band.
you've got a brilliant partnership going. And Amy as well. Everybody who sort of is at the centre,
Yeah,
you all help the energy of the place, don't you?
yeah. Well, Jane and I have been working together for 7 years since Two
Wow,
Haunted Days.
fantastic.
So we know each other so well in this side of things,
Yeah.
and Jane knows how far we can go.
Which
So,
you go to the nth degree anyway. It's
yeah,
amazing how far you have gone.
we take it as far as we can. Any experiment, we'll take it as far as we can.
Yeah.
We don't don't try and do the same as everybody else does, because the field tends to be very samey.
Yeah, that's it.
We try to be different.
Yeah. I think that's what I like about it, because you introduce things and then, like, what, 3, 4 weeks down the line, oh, we're just doing this new experiment.
That's very true.
Yeah.
But
But it's
hey,
great.
plagiarism is the biggest form of flattery. So people want to copy. The thing is, people will always going to copy us and copy other people. But when they're copying us, as soon as a few people start copying what we've done, I get bored with it. I get bored very easy. But
Yeah.
I've got another 10 ideas to bring into it.
That's fantastic. Yeah.
I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but we've got plans ahead. So some people are just doing what we do. Some I've noticed quite a few feeds are doing. I've just started doing what I did in my carport, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
What does annoy me? They get more viewers than we do, but that's
Yeah. I don't know what's happened with that side of things, because, like, even the groups who are there with, like, loads,
yeah.
they're not getting that many views now in comparison
No,
to what they used to get. So I think Facebook's definitely changed something.
yeah. I'm not being ignorant. It's just I'm setting up our live feed now.
Yeah, that's it. No, I'm just watching the time as well, so we will be going soon. Sir Edward said, "You and Jane are the Ant and Dec of the paranormal world." So there you go.
We try.
Yeah, so thanks anyway. It's been an interesting conversation.
Well, thanks for inviting me. It's weird being this side of it actually, but
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
I look
I,
forward to watching the next show, which is going to be on straight away, is it?
as soon as we've finished, I'm just sending Jane the link, and I'll
Yeah,
send the link to Steve. As
that's
soon as
brilliant.
we finish, we will be on.
Okay then. So if I'll stop this show in a bit then, and then just come back onto the channel as ever.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a good one about Higgy Pop. Yeah,
Yeah, all about the awards.
nominations. Wow. Okay, good luck on that anyway, Neil.
Thanks,
Thanks
Jackie. Been
for
great talking to you as
uh,
always.
with the centre.
Yeah, thanks. See you
Cheers.
soon.
Bye.
Bye.